Well, what's up, guys? It's Hamilton Fan 1705 here, back with a very different video discussing F1 2015 and Codemasters' future with the F1 games. Because many say F1 2015 was a make or break game for Codemasters, but it hasn't worked out. I personally had no problem with the game, but clearly others have. And because of that, what everyone's been discussing is this the end for Codemasters F1 games? I mean, because F1 2010 was a success, and it was even a BAFTA winner. That's the thing, that it all started off so well. Obviously there's F1 2009, but the actual series, the actual franchise, where it all really started, it all started off so well with F1 2010. But F1 2011, I'd say, was where it all started to deteriorate. For some reason, I just didn't find that game exciting. For some reason, I just didn't. When I had F1 2011, I just didn't find it exciting. Maybe that was just because I didn't play online then. I think F1 2012 was where it actually started to go wrong, where there was many game glitches that started to crop up. And then it was 2013 where everybody was saying they need to get their act together, otherwise they are going to lose the license. Obviously F1 2014 was an awful game, but you'd obviously have expected that to be awful, because, well, not awful, but you'd expect that not to be that much better than 2013, because Codemasters even stated that game was meant to just be a filler game before F1 made the port over to next gen. And then came the release of F1 2015. And when I first had the game, I didn't really come across many glitches, but the amount I read on my Twitter timeline and on my YouTube timeline, the amount of glitches there were just, that I saw people complaining about, were just absolutely awful. And yes, I think Codemasters made a mistake by also bringing forward the release date as well. I think they should have just released this game in their September. And this could have been a really costly mistake as well. I think they should have just released it in the usual September, October slot. Because yes, we would have had to wait more, but it would have been a much more finished game. And there were so many glitches. Obviously the patch sorted it out. But not just so there were so many glitches, but the fact that so many of the modes that people relied on to be able to make good content, for example, the career mode, scenario mode, and also in-game features such as the safety car and stuff like that, they've all been removed. And no one's able to make good content on this game at the moment. I mean, there is the championship season that people have been making, but it's just not the same as career mode. I mean, yes, you can still mod the driver names on the PC version, but that's just PC. Some people don't have a good enough PC for that version, so they can't actually use career mode. And on IGN, it got a rating of 4.8 out of 10, which is bad. And it says, Codemasters F1 2015 racer falls far behind the pack this year due to a lack of expected features. And I'm expecting that other reviews will not be much better. So I'm pretty sure FOM will see those numbers and those ratings, and we'll see that Codemasters have not been producing good games for ages. And I believe that the license that Codemasters has ends at the end of F1 2016. ends at the end of 2016. So F1 2016 will be Codemasters' last game in the current license. But the big speculation, I'm going to speculate, is whether they're going to be able to renew the license. Will they be able to renew it? Because this game, as I said, was a make or break game for them, with the port over to next gen consoles. And it's another messed up game. I mean, even if F1 2016 is a really good game, obviously people, YouTubers like me and like me will be getting F1 2016, but there'll be some people out there who will think, well, F1 2015 was crap, so F1 2016 is going to be crap. It's going to be the same, so I'm not going to get it. And it's just not going to have very good sales. All the people that say that have sold F1 2015 because they say it's so bad are not going to get F1 2016. It's a majority, or at least the majority of them anyway, and that's those people that decide to give 2016 a chance. And I just don't see how F1 2016 will be able to sell any better than the other games. I just don't see how that would happen. Even if Codemasters brought back all the features such as career mode, scenario mode, safety car, and made all the glitches and sorted out all the glitches with the online, etc. Still, people who basically fall out with F1 2015 because they say it's crap, are just going to assume that 2016 is going to be crap as well. And they're not going to get it. So, is this the end for Codemasters? That's what I'm thinking. Because, as I said, FOM will see all these ratings. And FOM probably get some of the money from the games as well. And as Mickey Motions has been saying, if Codemasters are not making them money, they're not going to want to renew the license with them. They're going to want to go to a different company that they believe would be able to make games that would have features that would make them money. Of course, if it was Codemasters or nothing, then they'd probably still stay with Codemasters, but I think the FOM probably have seen all these F1 2015 ratings, and I wouldn't be surprised if I hear that they've been talking to other companies, such as EA or Turn 10 or Slightly Mad Studios. It's just because, I think, to be honest, I mean, I just don't see how just knowing the rating, I just don't see how FOM are going to want to renew the license with Codemasters at the end of when their license ends in 2016. Because Codemasters have said they're willing to renew the license, but are FOM willing to renew the license? That's the big question. So, I'd like you to put what you think is going to happen in the comment section. Do you think that F1 2016 will be the last F1 game made by Codemasters? Do you think the FOM are going to give the license to a different company? And if so, who will they give them to? The license to? That's it from me, and see you. Justin Sampson episode 13 from Monza should be up tomorrow. It's been recorded. I'm not going to spoil what happened in that episode, but it should be up tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time for my next video. Goodbye.